Well, I've been fighting with these circuit breakers. These things. Uh, that one was fine. These ones I don't want to stay clamped in with the PV wire. So I had to solder the ends of the PV wire. So anyway, I moved everything around. I've got, like, I don't know how many panels out here hooked to this deal. Like 6, 8, something like that. Too many, really. But they're in a bad direction, so they don't ever all overload the 40 amp charge controller. So I've got those panels. They're in 2 series, and they're coming in here to this 32 amp circuit breaker, and that's a 40 amp charge controller, MPPT, the EP ever. And then I've got this one here. It's got 6 panels hooked to it, and believe it or not, it's a 3,000 watt inverter, but it's only got a 40 amp charge controller, so pretty limiting. Normally it would be like this one, where I think this has an 80 amp or something like that, 80 amp charge controller, or whatever it takes to support 2.4 kilowatts. So normally if you had 3 kilowatt, you'd have a 100 amp charge controller or something in it, but not these. The EP Ever stuff's pretty good. This MP Solar is pretty good. The POW MR is okay. It does actually make more noise on the radio than anything. I've got little filter caps. You can't really see them because they're taped up, but I got filter caps across the input of the Solar, because the Solar actually is where it radiates as an antenna. So on both of these and this one I do not, so maybe that's what I need to do. And then what's left of my lead acid batteries, and then the lithium iron phosphate batteries inside the house, because you can't be out here because it freezes at night. So it's a little bit of a mess, but anyway, we got a circuit breaker on every single thing. We do not have a circuit breaker on the battery. I have one, but it got hot, and I probably should have contacted the seller and returned it. So I took that off of here. There's a shunt meter on here. I actually have another shunt meter. I need to set them up both. I like to put one on each battery so I can tell how well they're balanced. But basically, come next year, whenever I have a chunk of money, these are all going to be gone, and then just be a lithium ion phosphate battery with a heater in it. So I'll get a battery with a heater in it, and then I'll probably replace these also with like just a bigger all-in-one and something that will do 240 volts. So each of these, let's see, so there's a lot of panels on this. This one has a 63 amp, and these are all 32. So these ones seem to be good. I got this from Santan Solar. These are good. I don't like those. Those came off of Amazon. They just don't want to clamp on the wires the way that they're made. So they basically, I use this one to pretty much run the power, because we just run air conditioners off of it and other stuff like that draw a lot, just to reduce the power bill. And then I have emergency backup, if the power goes out. But basically, that one's on a timer to run the air conditioner. This one doesn't have that capability. So this is like, okay, if I need to run something else, I can run, something else on that. Otherwise, it just needs to be off. So I just kind of simplified things. I had some other batteries that were questionable, and I got them out of here. Originally, 2 of these were on that all by itself. So this is a 24 volt system. So I'm a little mismatched, but I took my 3 batteries that are good, put them all together. They don't really matter because they don't balance out correctly anyways. So, and they're lead acid, so they're not going to last that long no matter what. So, I think that's pretty much it. I got another charge controller, and I've got another 255 watt LG panel. I got 2 more of those. that I just need to get some more PV wire and run it to the 100 amp hour 24 volt deal, and leave that one in the house, just let it stay charged. And then I guess I need another one of these, or replace one of these and use one of those, so that I can have another solar all by itself. These are all, connected, so I don't remember. There's there's only like 4 panels on this one, maybe 2. Yeah, this one's only on 2 panels. So realistically, I could probably rework that one. But this one here has about 12 panels or something like that on it. Something ridiculous. There's like multiple feeds coming in here. Because if you can look down here, you'll see that I've got 2 sets. So these are good for 10 gauge wire. Well, I think it's good for like 20 or 30 amps or something like that, But so if you get 20 and 20, you get 40. If you got a problem, you're gonna pop it at 63. So that's kind of how I did the logic on that. So there you go.